Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today is another day that we thank God, and we thank you as an individual for tuning into my YouTube channel again. Today we are going to check out something little before we check on another thing to do. And before we check out this, there is a question, and the question is, did you know that while Kelly Johnson had got 14 principles, the Google's company today that we know that every one of us use today in smartphone or maybe laptop or smart TVs, did you know that Google had got 8 innovation principles? Keep tuning in because these are the principles that we are going to go through today, because I want to assure you beyond doubt that these principles are the core values for your success. You as an extra potential entrepreneur who has sat down today but you don't have capital. You understand, you may not have capital, but inside your brain or upstairs, you are thinking and bubbling with business ideas, and you are like, wow, now what do I do? But so we are going to check at these 8 principles of the Google that they laid down so that it could perfectly proceed and work and grow to what you know today as Google. I think a number of us have got the idea of what Google company is. Yeah, thank you. Tune in. Our number one is focus on the user. What do I mean, or what is it that is brought out from this book when they say that focus on the user? When they say that focus on a user, for example, we all know what Google is. So let's, for example, we are using Google specifically, and we want to say that Google should focus on the user. What do they need to do in this hypothetical growing world with massive of things coming up? They should be able to grow up, uh, do whatever they share in their platform is something that maybe they share whatever one like you or me would like to find there. Like for example, you are capable to find your search, maybe you are doing a research or something on there of the sort. Google must be able to provide whatever you need. Number two is that you should share everything. Remember, in this growing world today with a number of techniques coming up, you sometimes just have to sit down and think like, oh, I need to share this and that, so that you get from my idea and you get from other ideas, so that you necessarily have got what to do and you've done some research on what to do. So sharing, you tend to gather the ideas from other parties. Number three, look for ideas everywhere. How do you look for ideas everywhere? When, for example, you are a businessman or you are a business gentleman, you won't just sit down there like that and think that everything will be okay. No, you must look from ideas from every corner, so that if you gather them, you have got what to present to your users, which are the prospective customers. Number four is think big but start small. What do I mean by think big but start small? You as an entrepreneur, exponential entrepreneur, you sit down, and when you sit down you think of a number of business ideas, but sometimes you may find that you have got ideas, but now when it comes to finance or real estate capital to start your idea or to come up with your idea, it's very difficult. You may be seated there, you are an exponential entrepreneur, and you see a very big distributing company, or rather maybe manufacturing company, and the idea is rolling in the mind, but now how do you start? You don't have money and you don't have capital. What do? It's not necessarily that you must have money. You may start small. So that's why I'm saying that you think big but start small. You may start a business that will affect the small group of people, but in future will impact outside their number of people. Another thing is never fail to fail. What do I mean by never fail to fail? A number of people who are successful outside the world here today are the failures. We remember the first person who made electric bulb fails several times, a number of 999 times, and for the 1000th time he succeeded in making bulb. We have a gentleman who had failed in his entire academic progress, but right now is a billionaire in the world. I mean, in Europe. So never fail to fail. This I mean that don't have the fear of failure. Yeah, you can fail and start again, fail and start again. Remember, when you start and fail and you start again, you are not starting from the beginning, but you are starting from the point that you had failed at. Another thing is that spark with imagination, fail with that. Agility, that is namelessness, is a key discriminator against a large and linear, and quality require lots of success to a new and often wild ideas, and lots of good data to separate the worthwhile from the holy. Yeah, you imagine something that you imagine that something that you want to do is actually worth it. Yeah, whatever you want to do, you try to imagine and you'll be like, this thing I'm imagining, how reliable can I put it into practice, and something of that. Another number 7 is that be a platform. If you are really an exponential entrepreneur who want to start up a business, or you have got a business idea, remember you need the customers. I mean, you may need let me just say customers. Yeah, how will they help you? Let's say a platform let's talk about, there are a number of platforms, like we have got Facebook, we have got Instagram, we have got Airbnb, we have got Abba, and there are so many of. So the reason as to why you see Instagram is rich, and maybe YouTube, and maybe Abba and Airbnb, is because all these were platform. Yeah, so be a platform where business transaction is being done. You can check about YouTube, what's going on YouTube today. And the last one is number 8, have a mission that matters. Perhaps most important is the company you are starting built upon a massively transformative purpose. When the going gets hard, will you push or give up? Passion is fundamental to forward progress. So have a mission that matters. Remember, things won't keep being easy. Yeah, things won't keep being easy. You just have to go hard. You should never give up, so that you may meet your mission. And so those are the 8 Google's innovation principles. And the Google is I think is the most paying company today and the most reliable company today. There are a number of people are using across the world. Thank you. For next time, let's